Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome from Model Kit Beginner. My name is Roland, here with my trusty assistant Frank, and we're having a look at something which is old. It's an old subject, but it's also not a new kit. It's quite an oldish kit. You see it up here, or even better, you can see it here. It is the Mercer Raceabout from 1912, and this is a repop from SMER. Where it comes from originally, we'll have a look at that now. Just give you a look around the box. Here you go. Here you go. Here you can pretty much see what is in the box, which I can tell you that already. It's not a huge amount, but we'll come to that a little bit later as well. But in the meantime, why don't we hop over to ScaleMates and have a look at the history of this kit. See you there. And here we are, the fine folks of ScaleMates, scalemates.com, and we will see the Mercer Raceabout from SMER. This one apparently came out in the 2000s, that is true. What is obviously interesting is the full history, so let's have a look. Look at this one. This was apparently the first one, which looks like this. Here we go. It's the original recreational, educational, historical for young and old by Hudson Miniatures. Now that is quite something. That really is quite something. Was that the first one, or was it this one? That is basically the question. But both of them look very old. The kit looks a 50s kit, and so there's no doubt about that. And we will certainly gonna have lots of fun building or looking at this. As you can see, my box doesn't have the +6 here at the bottom, so I see there. I also saw boxes with say +8, but yeah, it all obviously probably depends on the countries you sell this in. The Mercer Raceabout is what we're going to have a closer look at now down there on the bench. As usual, we start with the instruction sheet, which gives you a very nice history of the Mercer Raceabout, and at the back it gives you obviously all the other products they were releasing at the time. Here on this page tells you how to build a model, and here are the instructions. It's one is one wheel, two is another wheel, the spare wheel to be exact. Then 3 and 4, how to put them on the excellent suspension. 5 is to put everything together. That's it. These are the instructions. Now let's have a look at the plastic. And we have the wheels in an apart package, which I just need to free from its staple. Here we go. We have tires, which are very hard, kind of plastic vinyl. They even have a seam in the middle, thin as they are. So these are the tires. They actually come on a sprue. As you can see, some of them have fallen off. There are 6 tires because it had 2 spare tires. It was a racer, it needed lots of spare tires. And these obviously are then the rims, which I believe were wood at the time. Right. Let's put that back so we don't lose anything before we get to the other sprue, which is the sprue with the plastic on. Here we are. Some parts have come loose, obviously, over time. That's not a problem. We just throw everything out. Here we are. Here we have the rear suspension of the Mercer Raceabout. Molding is not too bad. I mean, a bit of cleanup, but I've seen worse. Here we have part of the front grille right over here. And here on this side you can see the molding of the grid. And we have here a piece which is either handbrake or gear lever, one of the two. And then we have the sprue with the front suspension, spare wheel construction right over here, steering wheel, headline buckets. Now this seems to be the brake and gear lever assembly, so I'm not quite sure what the other one is. And then we have the body right over here with the 2 seats. Here you go. Tank in the middle. One side was for oil, the other side was for petrol. Engine obviously was underneath here. Obviously is a curbside. And that's about it. That's about it what you get in the kit of the Mercer Raceabout, which is in 132. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Mercer Raceabout. Lovely, lovely little kit. Very, very historical, from the 50s. Well, either 53 or 59. It is an old kit. It is a kit which is over 50 years old. And let's be honest, it shows, but it is a lovely subject. And if you don't have much space to display 124, 125, or even 112 or 116 models, then I would assume this is a very good scale for you. So, but otherwise, if you're looking for kits which fall together, easy to build, maybe it's not the one for you. But it's not many parts. I think it will be easy to build. Whether it fits, well, that's a different story. You probably need to do some modeling like the guys did in the old days. Well, thanks very much for popping in. Hope you all enjoyed that. You guys have a wonderful time, and greetings from Cape Town. Cheers.